Good morning. There's a new Slay the Spire update today, and we're up to Defect, Ascension 7. Yet again, for the third time now. We did not get any of the new Niar relics. That's okay. I'll find a way to forgive the game for doing that. Which means... Look, I kind of want to take Silver Crucible. I think... Oh, it took Silver Crucible one of the times last time, and it was fine. But I'm also not against Arcane Scroll or Stone Dehumidifier. There's a 3 elite path to the right. There are no other 3 elite paths. There's two elite paths to the left. The 3 elite path has 2 times rest. 3 times rest. Holy shit. And a shop. I mean, that just seems like a solid path for getting a lot of value, but also staying alive if I need to. You have Lagavulin and Mother. I love Silver Crucible, but I think a Arcane Scroll is basically just as good, generally speaking. Like, both of these allow us to build around and have strength. Silver Crucible is more likely to get us, like, upgraded attacks that'll help us do well against early fights. But the Elite is so far away that we have, like, a fair bit of time to just find cards that work with whatever rare we get. So I'm just gonna take the rare. Oh my fucking... Well, I guess I'm doing my favorite build, which is the Claw build. I really do love playing All for One. I do find it very fun. So I don't mind that we got All for One. I do enjoy just spamming out Claw stuff. Or whatever other stuff I get, I don't know. Like, there's other zero cost cards that are pretty good. But as soon as I saw All for One, I like slumped in my chair. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be chilling. I don't need a Clumsy. I'll just take the gold. I don't need Clumsy. That's obviously the choice there, by the way. Do you need Clumsy or not? Yes or no? I'm worried that I have a, like a psychosomatic word I'm looking for? Connection to playing Slay the Spire. As soon as I opened it, or just like 2 seconds ago, I just started yawning. I'm like a little tired today. Construction started outside my house, as you know. And okay, whatever. And so, you know, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I hadn't yawned like when I was spending like my last 4 hours like practicing for Netrunner tournaments. But as soon as I opened Slay the Spire, I just started yawning, which is just so funny. I wonder if it's because I know that you're using it to get to sleep, but it could be a million things, I don't know. Do I want anything here? I'm actually gonna say no, I don't think so. But I do find this, like, kind of hilarious, that I am just all of a sudden rather tired. Or rather, doing the mannerisms of tiredness. Although I remember Margin Bay from LOR fame. He always used to talk about how he would, if he spoke too much, he would also start yawning. Like I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like if he was on like a long talk, like giving a story or something, he would yawn. Which I don't think I have, but I think like, I know I'm planning on talking for the next little bit of time. And so maybe I'm doing a very similar thing. I'm probably supposed to be sleeping. Actually, I've got a block potion. Okay, here's the thing. If we fight these guys, I'll need to sleep. But if we fight this guy, or the coral guy, I don't think we need to sleep, but I'll sleep just in case we fight the multiple enemies, because the multiple enemies is really scary. Okay, we're fighting this guy. That's, I think, fine. Now, what would have been nice is like if we could have upgraded our stuff. We wouldn't have had, like we could have gotten like an extra dual cast or an extra zap there or something. I'm not dealing enough damage here, so I'm going to use the block pot. Cool. Nice. And yeah, with dual cast, hopefully that means. Never mind. I didn't draw dual cast. I lost the 5 and 6. It's kind of sad to lose the 5 and 6 and take 14 because of it. But it happens. That's partly why you sleep. Game piece doesn't do a lot for us in a deck like this. Well, there's Feral. Feral is kind of nice. And Machine Learning is okay. There are things that are fine. I'm going to take Go for the Eyes. Weak is very nice. So now we know that we're going to fight either this guy or the Shambler. Do I need to sleep again? Like, upgrading Beam Cell or Go for the Eyes would be so good, especially against both the Shambler and the 4 guys. Go for the Eyes is pretty good. So, I don't know. Maybe upgrade Go for the Eyes, maybe upgrade Zap or Dual Cast. Or just sleep. I think I'm gonna sleep. Maybe I'm playing overly safe because of our previous games. Okay, Whetstone is pretty nice. Actually very happy to have gotten Whetstone there. Anchor is incredible. Claw is incredible. Scrape is incredible. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not able to take Anchor, am I? Because Claw, Scrape, and Impatience are actually just, like, the best cards. And then I just take Boot Sequence. And that's basically like Anchor for Iron, for Defect. So I think I'm taking all 3 of these. No, I can't afford Boot Sequence. Still, I just think that's better than Anchor, somehow. Somehow I'm saying that I didn't want Anchor there. Actually, I should have done that in the other order. I want the most damage on the last Gardener. Wow, okay. Well, I'm not going to kill that guy. So this does 6 damage. These would both do 6 damage. Okay. Oh, Scrape kills this guy. And in fact, if we draw Scrape, we get to make sure we have access to every card. Although if we might want to do Impatience, although Impatience may not work. So I think we're going to do something like this, defend. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, we didn't get Impatience or Scrape, which kind of is sad. But we go for this guy's eyes. We all for one this guy. And I think we just try and kill this guy, which I think we can do. Yeah. We go for this guy's eyes again. But I think we strike that guy. Oh, he was increasing strength. Okay. So I think we Claw, because that kills that guy. Scrape. Beam Cell, Impatience, all for one. And we got Bag of Marbles. I mean, this is just a Claw build. This is just like a standard fucking Claw build. We take Leap, go here. My instinct is like Beam Cell. No, it's probably Go for the Eyes. I think Go for the Eyes is like the card we need the most, because I don't have good defense, and that's the thing that like Claw builds lack. Claw build typically lacks a lot of defense. I think you go for the eyes. I don't think I'm all for wanting here. Or partly because the damage doesn't matter. So I think we just do this and this. Okay, I would have liked to see my boost away. That's okay. I'm not going to boost away here though. So I can full defend anyway. Go for the eyes, leap, defend, strike. I will Impatience. Yes, that's perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Cool. That worked out well for me. Strike Dummy is okay. Strike Dummy will be really nice if we get Tezkatara strikes cost 0, which I've had on a previous Claw run, or a previous All for One run that was very good. Momentum Strike is a Claw card, or it's a 0 cost. It's a 0 cost synergy card. But Fight Through is defense, and I think like adding a quick Fight Through helps out possibly more than Momentum Strike will. So I'll take Fight Through, because I do think it's going to help us out more. I'll Fight Through here. kind of sad. We didn't get to do as much damage as I hoped we would. We can probably still kill here. Yeah. Oh. Power potion instead of focus, I assume. A second beam cell. I don't hate scavenge. I think scavenge is like pretty good. But I'll take a second beam cell. It means I don't have to upgrade the beam cells. Can I get away with not sleeping here? With both a power potion and a speed potion, I think I can. Which is nice, because I do want to upgrade impatience. No, I want to upgrade a zap. Zap's more important. This is not the first turn. We do not do it this turn. I might want a power pot. I am going to power pot, which means I regret not doing it last turn. Especially because Echo Form would have been very nice. Right, game piece. I do remember game piece. I'm going to activate this turn though. This turn I will start doing things. $19. Beam cell. Right, I already forgot about Echo Form, because it's not naturally part of my deck. I will use Speed Pot here, actually. So the first card we play gets played twice. This is probably just going to be Claw here. No, it might be Leap, actually. Yeah, I do like going Leap there. First card is played twice. We don't need All for One played twice. Which means it might just be Defend, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's okay. It seems a bit strange, but I think we're gonna win next turn anyway. So the logic is like we get to heal more at Tezcatara, or whoever is next. Do I want a double beam cell? No, I think I want a double dual cast. Cool. This is a power, it would draw a card with Strike Dummy, and it's not a bad power to have. I don't really want multicast or Voltaic. The question just becomes like, is buffer worth it? And like, yeah. Into multi-hits and multiple opponents, buffer is worse than like a defend. But onto a lot of opponents, buffer is just a better defend. Upgrading it's pretty good, and it does draw us a card with game piece, which is not insignificant. We get Payel. There is exactly 2-3 elite paths, but they both go through this chamber, which means you're sort of looking at like this start. If we want a shop, we'd have to go this way on our 3 elite path journey. Alternatively, there's like a 2 elite path over here that has just as many rests, but has an earlier shop, which might be valuable. I don't know if we need a shop early, to be honest. I don't think this is something that's particularly desirable. So the only other thing to think about is that like there's a... You can also go this way to not get a shop, but it gives you the optionality of avoiding this elite if it's too tough. So like here we have to decide what we want to do if we want to opt into this optionality but getting rid of the shop possibilities. Alternatively, there's this path that takes us up to 2 of these, but I think I'm probably just opting to the right. To the left, sorry. Okay, Payel. So I think Payel's Tears is like okay, but I don't think it's necessary. Like I do like it, but Goopy is just going to give us so much defense, right? Like we're going to be trying to kill quickly, but Goopy is like the perfect card for getting extra block. And I just think it's better than Payel's Legion. Or Legion, sorry. Even though I've never taken Payel's Legion, and like it's kind of funnier with Fight Through. Like with Fight Through it means it's 26. But every time I've taken Payel's Claw, and I've just had these be at like 15 or 16 by the end of the game, I've been relatively happy with it. So I think I'm just going to take Payel's Claw, but I still haven't taken this, and this feels like one of the few runs where I might want to, especially with like Fight Through. I'll take Payel's Claw. I just think it's better. I just think it's so good. Okay, these guys. I'm gonna start with a scrape on this guy. Okay. Well, I'm full blocking this guy. Like, this guy's not going to deal damage to me. But I'm blocking for not actual full. I'm only blocking for 18. If I weaken this guy, I'm still taking too much damage. I'll end up doing it like this anyway. It's just if I could weaken this guy instead, because I knew that's going to be stunned, so the weakness won't even apply next turn because of the stun. But that's okay. Cool. That makes this really easy. I guess I'm defend, buffering, I'll zap. I've got 2 defense I haven't played yet, and if we want to be greedy, that's what I would be doing, right? Although, I guess I have to play them this turn. Yeah, okay, because it's already dead. I probably wasn't supposed to play zap there. Sorry, I think I hit my table. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I shouldn't have played zap, so that I could technically farm up this defend. That's a misplay. So, Hot Fix is a 0-cost card, and it upgrades to not have exhaust. So, it is a claw card. Just don't want it. I just think it's like, unless I have good orbs, I just don't care. So I'm not going to take it. But the question is, do you want, like, null? And I think the answer is no. Okay, here's the issue. I think you never take the debt. I just don't think it's worth it. I think this is just like, cool, you pay 66 gold. Potion, I can get a second potion if I go up here. So I'll do that. And a rare card, okay. Oh. Wow, so Helix Drill is a 0-cost attack. But both Machine Learn... Wait, this doesn't... You discard a card. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. I think I'm thinking of like a silent card. Twist the trade. Machine Learning does just say like draw an extra card, which does matter, and Game Piece draws an extra card, which is nice. And like Helix Drill is like 9 damage, and 9 damage is fine. I don't know if I want to add a 0-cost 9 damage. I don't know if that's like what I want to do. So I'm gonna take Machine Learning. I think Machine Learning helps out. Okay. I don't want a Normality. I think a Normality is the sort of thing that could kill me. So I think I'm going to get Perfect Fit. But I think Perfect Fit only makes sense for, like, Beam Cell or Scrape? Yeah, it's probably okay with Scrape. But maybe it's Beam Cell, I'll go for the eyes. Just to, like, guarantee that their effects are active. I'll take Scrape. I'm not so certain. I think Perfect Fit is, like, one of the harder things to think about because it's mostly kind of meaningless, I feel like, in most decks, but it also feels like it could be an important decision. So I never really know how to think about it, to be honest. Patience. I'm taking 11. I'm not going to fight through. Also have both of these, that's worth thinking about. This is going to really help against Entomancer, who is one of the main worries we have with this deck. In fact, I might be popping both of these against Entomancer. Decimillipede, I'm probably fine into. Rend Guy, I'm probably fine into. So I will need both of these into B Guy. What does this do? Okay. How many defense do I need to play? I still need to play 2 more defense. I'm gonna kill you. And just hope that I draw them next turn. If I draw them next turn, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna be overly aggressive trying to organize it. Okay. Cold Snap is fine. I don't think I need it. Hello. This is fantastic. Scrape. Zap. All for 1. Did I lose my defense? I lost 1 defend. Oh, okay. I will weaken you. I won't hit you with anything else. That's kind of sad. It's a lot of damage. To not draw defends all my power through all my leap. Machine learning. Defend. Defend. Not hit. One thing that's worth saying about Pale's Claw in general is that I'm playing the class that has genetic algorithm. So I'm sort of converting everything into like a slightly worse genetic algorithm. Now picking up a genetic algorithm like halfway through this act would be like fine, right? By the end of the game it would be at 20, just like these goopies will be, these goopy defense. But you could make the argument that specifically as the defect, Pale's Legion, I keep thinking it's Legion, I keep thinking it's a part of Pale's body, but Pale's Legion does make a little bit more sense, purely because you already have access to a goopy-like effect, in that you're going to have one cost insane blocks that exhaust in defect anyway, more likely. That's just something that's interesting to think about. I don't know how relevant it is for this, but it's kind of cool. Okay, how many defense do we need to play? 2. Start with this. Did I lose the defend? Nope. I'll play this defend. I'll do this. I'll do this, but if I don't get a defend... Yeah, I'm not going to play these. But I need the defend here. Cool. And that's every defend. Oh. I don't want the skill potion more than I want those. Subroutine is interesting. It makes sense with game piece, and we have some of the powers now. So these just say these powers cost 1 less at the cost of a power that costs $1. I'm probably going to take it. I think, like, I actually really like the idea of game pace being a way to justify things, and getting into a soft power thing. Here's the way I'm thinking about it, right? So, end of the game, we have to defeat one of 3 guys. Queen, Doormaker, or Test Subject. Now, I think I'm probably okay into Test Subject just because I'm a very aggressive deck, and I think that will punish the Test Subject more. But the Doormaker is worrisome, because my stuff exhausts, or costs extra mana, or some other nonsense. And Queen bricks my draws, and so if I don't have excess draws through some other sources, this can be tough. The answer to both of these is powers, right? So if I have the Doormaker and I'm just able to get like extra benefits, like my extra buffers let me stall the game, machine learning, maybe I end up taking Echo Form or Creative AI, right? Like I can always just become a Creative AI deck with a bunch of block if I want to. Subroutine helps into those. And Subroutine helps into Queen for a very similar reason. It just lets me set up powers and stall out the game a little bit differently, because Queen, like, you know, sort of has 2 phases, and the first phase takes a fair bit of time to ramp up to be scary, and then once that's killed, then you fight the Queen. So I think into both of these I want powers. While into the Test Subject, the Test Subject's a little bit more aggressive, so I don't really want to spam powers. But I should be fine with the Test Subject anyway. Look, Subroutine's good no matter what I'm fighting, but like if we're thinking about the future, I think Subroutine helps me into a lot of those future possibilities. I'm willing to fight this elite. It's not the B guy. Okay. Subroutine? Machine learning, give me my mana back. Goopy, goopy. That's okay. I'm not going to use these because I want them against the B guy. I'm weakened. Okay, so I'm always playing buffer, I think. So it costs just 1 mana. I mean, I'm playing my whole hand here, I think. Yeah. I'm playing my whole hand. I've got 17 block. 17 block means if I just kill this guy, I'm good. Can I kill that guy? Absolutely not. Okay. We have All for One, and we have Scrape. I think we're gonna have a good time here. I think we start Scrape. Zap, boost away. All for One this guy. Zap. I think we are going to end up killing the back guy, just for defense reasons. And if we're killing him, we may as well use like the strong claw. And we're going to go here. Yeah, we're definitely impatient. I think there's no reason not to be impatient. Oh, I don't have my strikes anyway. Damn, I still took a ton of damage. Okay, we have Scrape and Awful One again. I think we're going to go for this guy's eyes, which means we're probably beam selling him too. But I think we're scraping this guy. Oh, we're not weakened anymore. Nice. That should mean we just have lethal, actually. Oh. I don't want that more than I want these. Scavenge is fine. Charge battery's okay, but I don't actually think I want any of them. Is this the fake merchant? No, it's a real merchant. Okay. Trash to treasure is interesting. I create a couple of statuses with fight through and boost away, and we will want, if we find it, burnt. Sorry, we are taking Flash of Steel though. Flash of Steel is like a perfect card for us. And so I think we just take Trash to Treasure. I don't think that's a bad choice. It draws us a card and gives us a mana back post subroutine. And I think the orbs will be okay. Like, there's a lot of orbs that are pretty good. Ooh. Hello. Oh, I always hate picking this up, but okay. I do think that means we can go this way though. This way will be fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna Awful One, and I'm hoping not to use plating, because I still think I want to use this against B guy, but if we fight the Rend guy, I'm just gonna use one of the potions, probably Heart of Iron, so that we always have liquid bronze against B guy. We always start with a little bit of Flashing Steel. I think then we scrape. I think I'm playing Fight Through this turn. Which means I think we're going for this guy's eyes. So I think we're going Trash to Treasure, Fight Through. Nice, those are good. Cool, that's only 1 damage, I think that's okay. Subroutine will draw a card. I think I'm probably going to be impatient today. I'll play the defend, I suppose. It might be worth Heart of Ironing here. This is 7. I mean, it's 7 block, and it might be more block next turn. I'm gonna Heart of Iron. It's okay if we dual... no. First we start with Scrape and see if we need to dual cast or not. Machine Learning? You probably don't want to dual cast that. I'm gonna play the defend. Have I played all my defense? Yeah. Cool. Attack Potion will be okay. I don't really want Glacier. I don't really want Thunder. I think just Thunder is like a weak power compared to the other ones. We have committed to going up here. A Rend guy. Okay, this guy's getting attack potioned. I'll take another Scrape. Another Scrape in the deck is Cup of Tea, fine by me. Scrape. Beam Cell. Strike. It doesn't really matter. Beam Cell. Zap. Impatience. I suppose that I am playing... Oh, I'm definitely playing Boost Away. Shit, I actually didn't know I had Boost Away in hand. I should have played 2 of those. I actually did not know what that card was. Damn, I'm tired. That's fucked up. Okay, we're always going for eyes. I think we're always Flash of Stealing. Oh, this turn is autoplay. Turns out. So I do want to play both of those, I think. Means we don't have all for 1 left, which is kind of sad. But we have Fight Through and Buffer. Cool. I haven't played Subroutine though. So it's probably just Buffer, Fight Through. Yeah, Buffer. Sorry, where did Subroutine go? Oh, it must have been scraped. Okay. Well, we get them... If we scrape, we do get the mana back. Yeah, so I think we scrape. And then I do think we fight through. Over defend. Okay. Scrape. Flash. Go for the eyes, beam cell, all for one. There's one defend left in the deck. I hope we're killing. Subroutine? I'm worried we're not killing. Well, this gives me my mana back, and we invoke once, so this is always worth playing. No, it doesn't invoke one. Fuck. Are we not? Oh my god, did we actually lose? Jesus Christ. Did we seriously lose this? Fucking hell. Wow. I am deeply surprised that this is the guy that killed us. Did we get poor draws? I don't think so. I guess I was supposed to liquid bronze. I think my deck is like fine enough for an Act 2 elite not taking too much damage. There was probably a time where we didn't greed to defend enough, and that would have given us the +1 block we need for this specific interaction. Damn. I guess I need to take Glacier? Wow. We didn't upgrade dual cast ages ago. Like, ages ago we could have slept at one point, instead we rested. Damn. Any of those cards drawn instead of Wound twice would have also worked. Using a potion doesn't save us. This is so sad. This is really sad, because I think this could have been done. Like, I think this was a very winning run. This we didn't get the B guy. Like, if either of these were the B guy, I think that would have been better. Just because I wanted to use this damn potion. Fuck. Alright. That's an incredibly unfortunate loss. I think we're so likely to win that fight. Like, incredibly likely to win that fight. We're so likely to win that. Oh well. I think I'll try another one. We have Leafy Poultice. I think I'm just always clicking Leafy Poultice. Subroutine and Rainbow. Somewhat similar to last time. Mostly just because of the subroutine. There's a 4 elite path. Fighting Phantom. Phantom's okay if we have lightning orbs. Or we can also do a 4 elite path this way, actually. We can hit a lot of question marks if we really want. I don't know if we really want that. There's like a 2 elite path or a 3 elite path with like a ton of rest. Well, this path is restless. That's a restless path. Makes me kind of think I want to go like the 3 elite path over here that just happens to have 2 rest sites. But also resting is like not getting like a regular encounter, right? And the regular encounter might be better. I don't know. My instinct is actually go to this way and not get 4 elites. Especially because we didn't get like something aggressive, right? And I think that would be necessary for us. I know at the top it says if you're Underdogs or Overgrowth. I'm pretty sure Phantom is an Overgrowth boss. I'm fairly certain. So we're in the Overgrowth, which I think needs us like stalling is not reasonable, right? Because like I think in the undergrowth, it's actually in the underdocs, it's more reasonable to stall. Because a lot of the elites you can survive by stalling, even though they all increase strength. But I think we go this way. I'll rainbow and I'll defend. Defend, dual cast, strike. I'm spewing. Losing that sucked. That really was sad. Okay. So, issue. None of these say power or do things with rainbow. That's kind of good. Or compile driver does stuff okay with rainbow. I'll take compile driver. I think that's like a good enough combo to have early on. Defend, take the brick out of my deck, and attack. I don't want to compile driver because I don't want to draw the rainbow and not be able to play it. Dual cast, rainbow. I'll compile driver to try and get 2 defends. Thank you. Dual cast should be lethal. Loop. Loop's very good. Loop works with just having a bunch of powers and orbs and stuff. And like the combo here is that like powers and orbs work very well together. If you just like spam a bunch of powers and orbs, you're probably gonna do kind of okay. So that's kind of where I'm going with this for now. Just thinking like spam powers and orbs and see what happens. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna dual cast. Perfect. Defend, take a damage. Subroutine, compile driver, strike. Defend, strike. Slimed? Okay. Whatever. They were gonna die in 2 zaps anyway. Oh, on the last round. There's a good argument that like maybe the Goopies were wrong. I kind of liked it thinning out my deck, but could have taken the Legion. I'm gonna take the focus card. I think just taking as many synchronizers, like all of these are great for us actually. Like applying weak is just phenomenal. I think cool-headed is like an extremely acceptable card, but I think you need to take the focus when you can. So I will take the focus. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I will simply synchronize Rainbow here, I think. Just kind of sad, because it's not a lot of block. Pile Driver. Do I want to strike before I dual cast? Not really. Strike, defend. Regen put. Boost away is okay. Compact is okay. Sunday is okay. I think I'm gonna take boost away, so I just want the defense. I don't love it. Last time I did not take clumsy because I did not want to take. I didn't want to like make my draws worse when I was relying on being like more aggressive than the opponents. Here I want to slow down compared to last time. Like last time I wanted to go super quick. Now I wanted to slow down and do some stupid defense stuff. So I'm gonna take the relic. Happy Flower is worth the clumsy. I'm very okay to have Happy Flower over clumsy. Look, I think an uncommon, upgraded uncommon is probably better than a regen pot. I'm not so certain that this is better than a Gambler's Brew. Wow. Okay. Darkness and Fusion both do very similar. All of these channel stuff. The question is, what do I want to channel? I don't know if I have a great idea on what I want to channel. My instinct is Tempest. Partly because I've never actually played a Voltaic deck. and so Tempest can let you do voltaic stuff. But also, like, there's a lot of, like, gain mana in Defect, and this, like, lets me start taking the gain mana stuff and not feeling bad about it. But I think, like, Darkness is just, like, a very powerful thing to be doing. Just... I think it makes a lot of sense to go into that. And stuff like Dual Cast, you can just, like, destroy enemy gamers. I don't think I want Fusion. I think Fusion is good, though, which is tough, because I think, like, it's okay to have it. Especially if it's pre-upgraded. My instinct is Tempest, but I do think the better one is probably Darkness. So I'm gonna take Darkness, but Tempest might have been better. Right, I didn't actually make a list of all the elites. We've got this, the guys. We have Birdonus, and we have the head, like the new head guy. Loop Strike Stroke. I will, I suppose, defend Compile Driver. That should have obviously been wrong. Should have done Compile Driver first. We will Rainbow. Oh, that's wrong, because I should have done Synchronize first. Which I will still do, but I just lost 6 damage for no reason. Okay, so Bro is certainly deceased. I'm gonna play Darkness as the way to kill. And just basic defend here. Maybe I should have played Zap so that I can, like, start dual casting this Dark card? That was probably... Oh my god, look at my next hand. It was probably better, actually, playing Zap for going some of the defense so I can dual cast Dark. Which is like a very valuable thing to be doing. Instead, my turn kind of looks like this. That's just, like, fine. I think next turn we're probably doing Gambler's Brew, though, because this is just awful. Yep, Gambler's Brew. I don't want any of these. You have Compile Driver. That'll kill you. Wow. Fuck me, I guess. Alright. Now we can Zap Dual Cast. Perfect. And I think I just defend here. I don't think I strike. Dual Cast. Perfect. There's Strike Dummy. There's Adaptive Strike. I think we take Scavenge. I like Scavenge. I think getting extra mana feels very good. I'll take Scavenge, even over Cool-Headed. I think I prefer Scavenge. Are we sleeping? No, we're definitely upgrading here. Upgrading Synchronize. Bowler Hat. Okay. Are we sleeping? Can I beat Birdonus at 24 health? No potions. Answer to that is almost certainly no. I'll sleep. It does seem likely to me that what I'm planning on doing to win is going to be Dark. Like, I took the Dark card, which means what I probably want to do is just, like, dual cast out this Dark Orb. I'd be surprised if that's not how I want to end up doing this. Boost away, defend. Need a subroutine? No, subroutine. Yeah, so here we're going to Darkness, Loop, Zap, Scavenge. And as soon as I get dual cast, I win. Oh, dual cast. Bag of Prep is nice. It's probably White Noise. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of this being like a defensive deck that Dark Orb exhausts, and White Noise kind of plays into that. But Thunder is like decent with for Phantom, and it means I can go into Lightning and not feel too bad about it. And it's Power Spam, which works with Subroutine. I'll take Thunder. I don't know if it's right, but I'll do it. Do we want to fight the head? Head takes 2 turns to set up. If we just set up our Dark Star up, it might be okay. But we don't have any potion. And if we just don't draw defense on that first turn where they hit us and we haven't set up our darkness, we do just lose. And we're -1 defend and I've only added a boost away defensively. I'm not so certain that I do beat this guy, when instead we could go here, here, here. Possibly not even need to rest at all, depending on what the shop has, and upgrade 2 cards. I'll do that. But, I don't know. I don't know if it's right. Probably upgrading Loop. Loops is really good with Dark Orbs, I think. So I'm happy to do that. We will synchronize Rainbow. That, I can see why that's wrong actually. You want to synchronize post Rainbow. I think you probably do more damage. Let's see, I did 15 there. 15 came from 8 plus 3 plus 2, but this is not... Because I did synchronize first, so this is Actually, how did they take 15? Am I going crazy? I played synchronize first. So I should have done 10 plus 3. Right? Because I definitely played synchronize first, I'm fairly certain. The other way is 8 plus 3 plus 6. Which should just be more. I have no idea how I did 15 damage. I'm like utterly confused. But okay. I'll take for granted that apparently I did 15 damage. I will... I guess compile drive? Into darkness, into dual cast maybe? Yeah, full block, and then if I just like... I was gonna say if I just generate something I'm happy, but I didn't generate anything, so I'm really sad. Subroutine, loot, drag, scavenge, just take 11 straight to the dome. I didn't draw dual cast. Did I lose? I lost. No, I'm taking 5. Damn, if I didn't dual cast that Frost Orb, it would have done better for me. Okay. This is not good. I could take bulk up. I only need... Like, if I'm purely relying on Dark Orbs, then Dexterity is nice. It's probably not that, it's probably Compact. Compact is nice because Bro does put in statuses. I don't like this. This does not feel great. I feel like I'm supposed to take Cold Snap or Ball Lightning. Maybe I'm supposed to take Shockwave? I have to sleep, I think. I might need to buy, like, Heart of Iron? Maybe Weak Potion does more for me. I'm not certain I'm gonna beat this boss. Shockwave may not be necessary. I'm hoping to beat the boss by dual casting out a Dark Orb. Provided that, I probably need to survive through... There's a good chance like 2 of the big attacks. Yeah, we're gonna need a Weak Potion. We're gonna need Leap. And we might need a Ball Lightning. But I think I'm gonna remove a regular strike. Come over here. We have to sleep, I think. I am not happy about how this is going right now. I think we start with a skill potion as well. Another darkness? Okay. I think that is better than the other options. I think we probably do Thunder. And Ball Lightning. And Rainbow. So I think it's really important we get through the Phantom's little nonsense. And we organize something like this. Take damage. Move here. I think we throw weak here if we can't block fully. We can block fully. That's okay. We don't throw weak here. Synchronize. We loop. Do we boost away Scavenge? Am I gonna want to play 5 mana worth of these cards next turn? Probably not. So I think I'm just gonna play Leap. Okay, 27 damage. Here I do believe we weaken. I believe we defend, dual cast, zap. And ouch. I do believe we subroutine. Darkness. Oh, darkness is a waste. I mean, it's not a waste. I'm buffing the next one up. That's probably not worth it compared to like exhausting this, dual casting this. So I guess I just pass. Get the slippery off. Yuck. Okay, well, I'm willing to play that turn. Dual cast would be really nice at this point. Which we're guaranteed to draw next turn. Perfect. So as long as I defend... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, thank God. 82 doubled is 160 something. Fuck me. It's probably Rainbow again. It's just more bloody, like, spam? Do I want spam at this point? Spam probably makes my deck slightly better? That might not be true at all? Dude, what the fuck? I don't think I want these. I mean, I always play Rainbow when I draw it. It's like okay enough. It'll help against like regular hallway fights a fair bit, just because you're like cycling through the dark. Like Rainbow lets you just say, cool, exhaust whatever Dark Orb I have. So I'm probably taking another Rainbow. But it's not great. We're getting Darv, fighting the easiest of the bosses. That's pretty good. There are 3 triple elite paths. One takes you through here. One takes you through here. So this one has 2 rest sites, which is nice. This one only has 1 rest site, but it does have a shop. But this area, we already have a shop. We want a shop. I don't know if we want a shop. So I think we just take the 2 rest sites. But I do think we tried triple eliting. We shouldn't be bad into any of the elites, other than obviously Decimillipede. We don't have glass orbs, which is not good, because you want those against Decimillipede. But, you know, dual casting a Dark Orb seems fine. Or we just use our potions. And the other 2 should be fine, I hope. Okay. So my instinct is like genuinely Sozu. Now I know I just said I wanted potions for Decimillipede, but +1 mana is really good. And in a deck like this, I think I want to have that extra mana pretty frequently. Especially because it'll also allow me to just like spam the other like dumb stupid cards that Defect has, such as Ice Spear and, you know, like Buffer and these sorts of things. Now you could take Astrolabe. Astrolabe is fine. Astrolabe could give us just some raw power that we might need. Like we get rid of Strike, which we don't want in the deck anymore. And God, I don't know. You're probably losing that defend, actually. Like regular defend. I don't think I want Calling Bell, although Calling Bell shouldn't hurt us too much, just because we've got... Like, I'm hoping to spam flood the deck full of nonsense. My instinct is Sozu, but I'm worried Sozu is how we lose. Well, Astrolabe might be how we win. I think I'm going to take Sozu. Sozu is also the easiest one for me to play around, which is kind of valuable to me. Like, I know how to play with 4 mana. Playing with 4 mana, that's easy peasy sauce. And Bag of Prep makes it better as well, just a little bit. So, Thunder, Zap, Rainbow. Cool, I can just boost away Loop. Perfect. Here I'll Compile Driver. I'll Ball Lightning. I'll Darkness, and I'll Strike. It also means when we get like multicast, because we will probably want multicast at some point, we just gave ourselves +1 mana for that multicast. This should be lethal. Oh. Shadow Shield is really nice to have if I'm gonna have the extra mana. Like, this is just like good block, and I get the dark. I'll take that. Tunneler. So, I know I want to do this into Compile Driver. And Shadow Shield gives me the block I want. But I could also just leap, take 2 damage, and let myself scavenge. I probably don't need that. It is probably just going to be Shadow Shield. Cool. I guess this turn is going to be Ball, Lightning, Rainbow. It's not a terrible turn. This one might be though. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of autoplay. I only got those cards in hand. That's 10 damage, that's kind of sad. But we can do this to win. Kind of, not really. Close, but not exactly there. Boom, boom. Oh! I think if the colors potion, it didn't do anything. Boot sequence is okay. We have Bag of Prep, which makes boot sequence like we always get to start with it, which is kind of nice. And like it doesn't feel as bad because we're still drawing cards, so I might just take boot sequence. I think boot sequence is pretty good. But if we're saying the card that gives you mana and void is not terrible. We've got so much stuff that's just begging to have something that works well with mana at this point, with both Sozu and Scavenge. And so if you took that, that would have been another one. And we do have our single compact, which does make it technically not as bad. Not that it matters too much. I'll boot sequence. I think we probably want Rainbow, Loop, Darkness, I think. These guys get a lot easier with Sozu, I will say. Because we get to spend the extra mana on the Toxic. That feeling is bad about it. I'll Compile Drive. I kinda want a Rainbow. I mean, Rainbow just like straight up nearly kills this guy. In fact, I'm just gonna Ball Lightning to guarantee it. Cool. Yeah, I guess I synchronize. Then I kinda just wanna like... I don't need a Shadow Shield. Am I drawing dual cast soon? Okay, Shadow Shield means I get to kill next turn. So just do this and this, and then... next turn they're dead. These early encounters have not felt bad. Now, obviously, we're sort of better into early encounters, because we have just enough block to defend them, and our doom occurs quickly enough. But it doesn't feel too bad for now. We want a Hologram. Hologram gives us Synchronize back, that's pretty good. Hologram gives us, like, Scavenge. Hologram gives us Shadow Meld. Hologram gives us Dual Cast. It's probably Hologram. Hologram's, like, a really good card. But I think I want the shot. We can't get potions, so I'll take the fail potions. Ooh, yes! I get to spend some time doing some stupid thinking. What possible cards could we want from these? So Necrobinder, Ironclad, and Regent. From Necrobinder, there's all of the souls, which would be kind of good. Like any soul card, like Grave Warden, we're totally happy to have. In addition, Necrobinder has just like a couple of cantrips that are kind of nice, but so does the Regent. But the Regent's cantrip is like worse than the Necrobinder's cantrip, right? Like I'm thinking of Neurosurge versus Big Bang. With the Necrobinder, we might... What like powers do we want, right? Because we've got a little bit of power stuff. Are there any good powers the Necrobinder has that we might want? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that the Necrobinder has power-wise. Because we're going into orbs, there's nothing... Like, they're not going to have any focus. They're not going to have any orb generation. So what we're looking for is, like, I suppose, good defense. Which I guess the Regent has best. Although Necrobinder doesn't have too badly. We're looking for things that are good with powers. Which Ironclad has a little bit of. Do any of these have access to weak? Necrobinder has access to weak. Regent, I think, has one card that says weak, maybe, but I think it's like... I think the Necrobinder has the best access to weak in Defy, right? And Defy is a common card. And I think Defy would be like the perfect card for us. We'd love to see a Defy. We do have like 3 cards that say Exhaust, I think. So there is something for the Ironclad. Yeah, we've got these 3. And then I guess like Compact into Fuel. The best statuses, I don't think any of them give statuses. Oh yes they do. The Regent gives statuses. There's like worlds in which we do like Big Bang into Compact. Well, not Big Bang. Like that one card that just fills your hand with statuses into Compact. That's not terrible. Like there's a couple of cards that add statuses that would be kind of good with Compact if we happen to draw them at the same time. And we get Hologram, right? So Hologram lets us find that combo more frequently, which is kind of cool for Regent. Is it good enough? I don't know. Oh, Scavenge also exhausts a card. Right. So, like, the best thing we can get from Necrobinder, besides the cantrip, which they both have, is, like, Grave Warden or something soul-based, and that's, like, fine. Or Defy. Right, so we're thinking, like, the best thing to get from this is Defy. Best things from to get to this is, like, the stuff that generates... this is a terrible word. This stuff that generates statuses. This also has Echo Form. I think Echo Form... Not Echo Form, like, Star Form or whatever it is. The thing that's very similar to Echo Form. Which I think we would want, more so than we'd want. But I think I'm actually convincing myself of Regent. The only reason to go Necrobinder, I think, is Defy or anything soul-based. But the Regent has some really big hits, and we basically only want the hits, right? Because you don't have to take these cards. And if I'm thinking about just the hits, I actually like the Regent's card pool just a little bit more. Okay, Refined Blade is kind of sick, actually. And Minion Strike is not bad. Minion Strike just says, like, get rid of the stuff you don't want. And draw a card with it. Yeah, it costs some mana, though, to do that effect. That's not great. This is just, like, worse exhaust, I think. But Refined Blade is not... It's not awful. Like, adding this card is okay. It's not great, though. Charge is also just kind of whatever. There's a lot of misses. Like, there's way more misses in Regent than there is in Necrobinder, and I don't think I want either of those. Bombardment is not... Bombardment's not bad, and Guards is kind of funny. I don't hate the idea of Bombardment. Like, it's obviously good with Scavenge, whatever, but I think, like, 18 damage per turn... If we're kind of a slow deck, slash, you know, we do things quickly with Darkness, but against bosses, like, we're kind of slow. Bombardment seems okay. Heirloom Hammer is not great. You know, we missed out on Defy, we missed out on some of the good stuff. We missed out on the Echo Form adjacent card and some of the good stuff here. I think I'm going to take Bombardment, but I'm not going to take any of those. Okay, I think we're going to the left. Hello, Rend guy. This is going to be a great guy to bombard, but it's probably a little bit too expensive to play it here. No, we get the mana back. Yeah, so I think we go... Nah, I don't think... I still don't want to play it. I think I want to get the other stuff first. I think we're going to do this. I think we're Thundering. We're Rainbowing. Definitely Compile Driving. Beautiful. Scavenge. We'll definitely scavenge the Bombardment away. Even though I missed out on Shadow Shield, which may have meant that wasn't worth it. I'll play Compact just to shield a bit more. Okay, bombard that guy. We have spare mana. which makes me think we just want to play Shadow Shield. Like, I think we're gonna do something like Rainbow, Hologram, give me Shadow Shield, Shadow Shield, Darkness, Defend. Thank you, Bombardment. Dual Cast, Ball Lightning, Leap, Defend. Still take a ton of damage, which kind of sucks. Bombardment, thank you. We loop? I mean, we're just playing everything, right? Our hand is full. I mean, we're killing this guy. Sorry. Guy is dead. Oh. Channel a dark for each of your slots. Okay, thank you, Letter Opener. Boost Away is fine. I kind of want Focus Strike. You know, Temp Focus is okay, but it doesn't matter into Darkness, right? With Darkness, you don't want Temp Focus. You want, like, Loop, basically. But also Focus Strike does fine. If we end up getting Frost Orbs, which we will want, it'll be good. I'll take an upgraded Focus Strike. That's okay by me. I'm probably sleeping. Are there any upgrades we, like, really, really want? A hologram. A hologram upgrade would do really nice. But if we fight Decimillipede, I do think we have to sleep. Vambrace is incredibly good. It's somewhat credible, actually, how good it is. So we're probably doing Focus Strike, Thunder, Rainbow. Boot sequence? Yeah, that seems right. Focus Strike, Thunder, Rainbow. Okay. Well, we're definitely starting with Compile Driver. I kinda just want to synchronize Rainbow again, to be honest. So I will. Oh. There's Bombardment. Which I am not playing this turn. Maybe I am. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. We're taking like 15. Thank you, Letter Opener, I suppose. I've got Hologram, which lets me find Bombardment if I want it, but I think I want defense more. I think I'm taking like Shadow Shield. Yeah. I think I'm taking Shadow Shield. Cool. There's Dual Cast. Okay, I almost certainly can kill here, I just need to figure out the right order, because if I Dual Cast it goes boop boop, then I Ball Lightning Darkness. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Another Holic. I kind of want Overclock. I think drawing cards would be really nice. That's what I'm missing right now. So I'll take that over, Thingo. B-Guy. I'm happy to be playing against the B-Guy, because I don't think I'm going to strike very much. I say, with a relatively awkward start. That looks strikeable. 18. Okay, well we just Thunder, Rainbow, Defend, Boost. Cool. Take 5. We just... So, is Dual Cast in here? Yeah. The best way to set up a Dual Cast, I think, is like... I think we just play this, this, and this, to be honest. Shadow Shield. Zap. Darkness. That was kind of wrong. Oh, no, that's probably right. Thank you, Loop. We do not have Dual Cast in our hand. If we draw Dual Cast, we win. So Compile Driver's got a 50% chance of getting us it. could also get us Hologram. Hologram lets us get Overclock. But, obviously, Dazed. Otherwise, we're taking 28 damage. Oh, so we're not dead. We're not gonna die here. Hologram. We did not get the dual cast. So we can Hologram for Overclock. Hologram for Overclock gives us, again, a 50% chance. If we just spend all our effort blocking the most, we're blocking 6 plus 3 plus 11, right? Because we're taking the 2 mana card. Can't imagine we're taking anything else. That is 20. We're taking 28. So we're taking 5 damage. Or we try and high roll. We take 11 extra by trying to high roll, but we use Overclock. No, because because we're drawing Dazed if we don't draw it. And so we get a Compact. No, so we do go Hologram. I believe. We go Overclock. Overclock. We play Compact. Compact gives me Fuel. Dual cast. I'm pretty happy with that. That was a very fun turn. Blasting Candy. Gain additional power. That's okay. Chill is pretty good. But Tempest is finally a way to turn mana into damage. Which might be worth it. I don't know if it's worth it more than Chill, though. Like, we still have to fight Decimillipede. And Chill will help against Decimillipede a fair bit. Tempest is also pretty good. Are we even going to fight Decimillipede? Are we actually able to do this? Like, we can decide here if we just don't want to fight Decimillipede. Because Decimillipede's by far the hardest. We can probably get, like, an upgrade in. And if we fight Decimillipede, I don't think we're getting an upgrade in. Is an upgrade better than a relic? No. But I'm also not guaranteed to beat Decimillipede. Yeah, I am. Maybe it's not that hard to beat Decimillipede. The extra mana... With Boot Sequence blocking us for the turn 1, right? With Boot Sequence, we're helped out a lot. Maybe we are actually somewhat able to beat Decimillipede fairly easily. Not easily. But, like, if we sleep, we'll beat Decimillipede. And if we're thinking about sleeping and beating Decimillipede, I think we just take Chill, then. I think that's the line. I think we go here. I think we sleep. I think the claim is that we're going to sleep twice, but that's going to let us beat Decimillipede. Hello. Wow. Echo Form is very good to have seen, but Gambling Chip might be better? What are you? Ripple Basin will pretty frequently block. Interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. It also seems fine. I shouldn't have the money. I don't have a lot of money, and I think Gambling Chip is just, like, by far the best thing ever. Like, Gambling Chip just makes it so that we're so likely to do well, and we have Bag of Prep. I think you just take Gambling Chip. It's just so incredible. And we take Hotfix. Alright. Hello, Decimillipede. So, we're back in the thinking zone. Turn 1, we're definitely playing Boot Sequence. We're taking... Wait, it's always 22 damage. Turn 1 against Decimillipede. This blocks fully. And we're playing Rainbow. And I think we're playing Loop. The question is now, do I actually want to draw? I might be keeping this hand. Because I think we're just playing Boot Sequence, Rainbow, Loop, Scavenge? No, and Darkness, I think. And I don't want to draw into my dual cast, which is my only way of actually turning Darkness into a good thing. So I actually don't think we get rid of these, because I think this is like the perfect turn 1. Rainbow, Loop, Darkness, Boot Sequence. I think that's the perfect turn 1 for me against this opponent. It's 24 damage. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're just playing everything that isn't Bombardment. Dude, Bombardment was such a... I should not have taken Bombardment. Just feels bad not taking anything from that event, especially when I love getting cards from other regions so much. Like, it's such a high for me. Okay. So I'm going to exhaust 2 of these. And I think that's worth it. So I think we're definitely playing Hotfix. But I think we exhaust both of them. We can pile drive. Do this, and we just hope that we can kill next turn with like dual cast or whatever we get. Especially because we have Thunder, it should be pretty likely. Cool. That was pretty good. We actually did not even need to sleep. Which is great, because it means... Thank you, Defragment. We take Defragment. Defragment is incredible. We always take Defragment. Defragment is fantastic. Thank you, Defragment. Does Defragment still upgrade to 2? Cool, we upgrade Defragment. I think it is hard to justify not doing that, because it is just so good. Thank you. Okay, I think we should be fine here. This might be an opponent where we actually want to see if we can do the bombardment thing. But what's good is that we can always just hope that we get it later. Like we always get the exhaust thing. Do we want chill? I'm gonna keep chill. Well then. Maybe I don't play boot sequence here. Don't know if I need to play boot sequence. I think you do Thunder, Darkness, Synchronize, Chill. And then we just do Defend. I don't think we play boot sequence. We keep it in our deck. Cool. We always play Overclock, I think. Do I want to draw an extra card with Compile Driver more than I want to just, like, loop this Dark Orb specifically? It's probably no. I think I just Compile Drive. I subroutine, I loop. Maybe I'm getting rid of this. We set up a Shadow Shield. Yeah, we probably just get rid of this. That's the wrong order, by the way. I should have done Strike first. That's okay, though. Well, this turn's kind of autoplay, although I think I'm scavenging the whole lightning. Maybe I'm scavenging the defend, and I'm using lightning to turn around. But am I able to turn around next turn? Is it? No, I'm guaranteed to be able to turn around next turn, because at least I can always use hologram. Is that what I want to do, though, next turn? Is that what I want to spend my time doing? I don't think I want to turn around. I think I'd rather play all my other cards, which means I think I'm scavenging this. Hotfix, defend, defend. Oh, I didn't even need to turn around to block. Cool. We did not draw a hologram. That makes the decisions on this turn incredibly easy. We just defragment. I think we always are doing rainbow. Block, block. And I guess I strike you. Cool, we fully blocked. So the only thing we could want a hologram is synchronize here, where we might not be cycling the deck a second time, so I'll just do it. Cool. This turn is fully autoplay. Well, kind of. I guess we can choose who to strike, which I will do. You will become struck. Cool. This is not the dual cast turn. I'm gonna zap before I compile drive. Okay. So I could just like bombard this guy and like boost away. I think I'm gonna do that. Bombard that guy. And I don't even need to boost away, I can just compact. But I would rather do darkness if that's the case. I assume this one's the front orb. Cool. It's a little weird because you're turning around, but this is still the front orb. Thank you, bombardment. Dual cast is still in my deck. We will overclock. Cool, dual cast is lethal. Good fight. I did not need to sleep that time, but that's okay. Wow, so I don't think I want trash to treasure. I want to have a little bit more control over my stuff, but I still want to be able to create statuses if I need to. So I'm not taking trash to treasure. Creative AI is a goddamn win con in and of itself that I'm very happy to have. We've got spare mana, even with Sozu. I think I'm happy to take Creative AI. The question is just like, is Signal Boost better? And no, I don't think Signal Boost is better. Like, sure, it can give us Defragment twice, which is very nice. We can upgrade it as well. Oh no, the upgrade isn't to do it doubly. Okay, I'm just gonna take Creative AI then. Okay. Nono PAP. Test subject. Test subject we will want good block into. But I think we'll be okay. I hope. There is a triple elite path. What's the latest we can get to a shop? Here? Or here? I don't think I'm gonna bother about a shop. I don't think a shop interests me enough. Let's see what Vaku gives us first. This is something where I want to see what Vaku gives us. Bring me the Architect's Heart. I will restore your companion. It's more important your creator or your friend. Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. I think I've had that in a claw build, and in multiple times in a claw build actually, and I think that's been very good. My guess is that it's the Talon. Getting the wishes to just get like my powers in the right order feels like that's the way to win, and typically the Talon is good. I'm only drawing cards during my turn infrequently, so Fiddle is okay. Like, the way I'm drawing cards is Compile Driver and Overclock, which is frequent enough for it to be interesting, but it's not frequent enough for it to be, like, obviously good or necessary. And I don't think I'm getting rid of the curses, so if the curses are really bad, that sucks. But I do think Wish is like an incredible card. Wish is tough into this guy though, and like it's going to take us a while to actually kill the first phase. In fact, it might take us a while to kill all the phases. We won't be in the combat for a while. Actually, I think I'm justifying Fiddle for myself. Does Fiddle ruin Gambling Chip? That is something I need to ask. If Fiddle ruins Gambling Chip, I don't think I'm taking Fiddle. Let me see if Fiddle gets rid of Gambling Chip. Fiddle, Gambling Chip. Latest by 2. Interesting. So there might be a thing about Relic Order, where since we got Gambling Chip first, we... No, because this is like a passive effect, the Fiddle. I'm imagining Fiddle plus Gambling Chip is not going to work, actually. Yeah, so like there's a post on Reddit about someone that got Fiddle and then Gambling Chip, and that obviously to me wouldn't work, I think. But I'm not so certain about the other way around. Yeah, it's interesting because I see another post about it that also says that that it doesn't work, but they got the Fiddle before the Gambling Chip. I am going to assume that it doesn't work, actually. And I think Gambling Chip is important enough to me to say that I'd rather take the Talon. Okay, Guilty is not a fucking issue. I'm very okay having Guilty. Shame is kind of bad, but I don't think it's too bad. I'm okay. I'm okay with these. So there's a triple elite path, but it's like this, man. I don't know if I want to do that. There's only one rest site if I do that, and I don't think I need relics that badly. So what are the most rest sites? There's 2 paths with 2 rest sites. One of them's double elite, but I don't have to do the second elite. And I don't have to do the first elite either. So I think I'm gonna just do something like this. And then we can decide here where we want to go, and we can also decide here if we want to bother with the elite or not. Oh. Back to making tons of decisions. So, man. Now that we have Wish, there's so much more to think about. We have so much control over what's in our deck and when we draw what. It's actually going to be really complicated. What's lucky is we got Vambrace still. So on this turn, we're full blocking anyway with Vambrace, which means really, all I want to do is do like Brute Sequence, Subroutine, Creative AI. And like we'll be fine if we do that. Like we take 1 damage. Brute Sequence, Subroutine, Creative AI. Hologram for +1 block? I don't even hate that, to be honest. Like, now we have creative AI. I'm not too worried. I'm not gonna bother with whatever. Okay. Now we have creative AI in play with subroutine. Which means we can do some silly stuff, although this is not a turn that really allows for it. But look, we do like chill into rainbow. That's a fair bit of block. It's not a lot of block though, just kind of sad. Like I actually needed a little bit more than that. That's okay. We'll live. Just taking 2 damage. We have a spare loop. We've got a defragment. Since they're free, I think we're just always playing them. Then we don't... Well, we're always exhausting this. Well, we've got 3 Dark Orbs. So it's just what do we want at the front? And I think we want the Dark Orb at the front. So I think we're doing this, this, this. Cool. 41. If we have dual cast in here. We don't have dual cast in there. Is dual cast in here then? Yes. Can we get dual cast? We don't have a hologram in here which would have let us get dual cast. So if we can't get dual cast, the second question is like, can we block this turn? Or can we kill another way? We can exhaust. I think is Rainbow in here? Rainbow is not in here. Rainbow would have let us win. With like Thunder. Alright, then I guess we're trying to defend. We're taking 20 damage. 20 damage is fairly blockable. I think. I think we're taking like Compact. And that should... No, we take Leap. And that should fully block. Although I want to make sure that the turn after we're good. And that might be true. Wish for Compact. Defend, defend, defend. Strike. I'm supposed to play Feral, I think. This turn we should win. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, at this point I don't want Refract. I think Refract is just too slow at this point. I don't really want Feral. I think I'm okay. I think now that I've got Creative AI, a lot of my scaling is organized. Okay, this guy needs us to be a little bit quick. Being quick means we... God, the music is so good. I don't need boot sequence, I don't need leap. I don't really want focus strike, to be completely honest. I don't think I need chill. I think I mostly just want darkness. I don't even think I want that, to be honest. The card I just got rid of. It has a name. We have Wish. Wish probably gives us creative AI, to be honest. Wish for creative AI. AI, Thunder, Darkness. Cool. There's another creative AI. I don't know if we're actually going to end up playing that. I think we want to block. Right, we haven't activated Vambrace yet, which is why this is saying it will block for so much. We're probably doing Rainbow Synchronize Compact. Although I really want to loop. So it might be Rainbow Compact loop and we just don't synchronize. We're missing out on 1 block if we do that. That's okay. I think we miss out on 1 block, but we do that. So that means we do Compact, Rainbow, Loop. Okay, 21 on this turn. We did get Trash to Treasure. This game's going to be slow enough that we might end up playing it, but we don't have Subroutine. You're probably going to wish for Subroutine, actually. Subroutine, Trash to Treasure, Shadow Shield. Block. Defragment. Fragment. Compile driver. What do we want to wish for? Well, okay, strike or defend. I'll hotfix. I guess I'll actually wish for a defend. I'll defend, I'll dual cast, and I'll scavenge the clumsy. Take a single damage, go into this turn with a bunch of stuff. But not enough. Like we're not exhausting the pip. Which is pretty bad, actually. So I guess we're just blocking as much as we can. And we say, yep, it's kind of sad, but we'd end up drawing any of the cards that we would have wanted here. Of which there were, like, a couple. Yeah, I mean, this invokes. I don't think we want Bulk Up. I don't think we want Hailstorm. I don't think we want these. That was probably one of the tougher hallway fights we could have fought, though. Because it's, that guy scales. Oh my god, okay. We don't want boot sequence, we don't want any block. We probably are gonna wish for creative AI. And subroutine is very good. I don't want hotfix. We wish for creative AI. We play subroutine, play creative AI, we definitely play defragment. Do we wish for anything? Or are we just playing Rainbow? I think we're just playing Rainbow. Goodbye to my strength, goodbye to my defense. Hello again to defragment. I don't hate the idea of doing defragment, focus strike, Rainbow, compact. She used up the Vambrace, but that's okay. Buffer is kind of cool. I think we go Buffer. We go Scavenge on Boost Away. Go Synchronize. Is this going to be really bad? Possibly. Am I worried? Yeah. Am I just playing Defragment? Yeah. I want to kill this guy. Is that going to be possible? Considering Rainbow is in the bin. Both of them. I don't know. I need Rainbow upgraded, I think. We can exhaust this by simply doing Chill dual cast. So I'm not actually too worried, because if we're exhausting that with Chill dual cast, I actually just might want a hologram for Darkness, to be honest. Which would be hologramming for Wish and then getting Darkness that way. You have the mana, though, to quickly start with a Compile driver. Okay, that did not help. I do think we play Thunder. But I think we hologram for a Wish. We wish for Darkness. Oh, there's an issue. No, there's not. I Darkness, then I Shadow Meld. Yeah, that's fine. Darkness, Shadow Meld. This is dual cast. And then we're like good here. This is fine. We'll win next turn. Cool, that worked out well for me. I guess I need a pass or something. Oh, we also have Cloak Dirty Clamp, which I should remember we have, because I've been forgetting that. I think Cool Headed is very reasonable here. I'll go this way? I don't really want to divine that much, to be honest. Okay, I don't want the curse, and I know you can't get this relic. My understanding is that you literally, like, you just cannot click, because you can't click on a space you've already been to. You just can't get the relic. There's an uncommon card? I don't know how desirable that is for me, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't want it. Oh. Maybe a relic would have been nice. That actually might have been a time that I would take the debt, considering I don't care about money anymore. That actually might have been a time to go for the other spot there. Either way, this guy is going to be scary. So I think I'm always playing Boot Sequence. I think I'm also going to keep Leap as well. Because I do want to still play Creative AI. So I think we're going Boot Sequence. I think I want to play Creative AI. I might not want to. Like, this opponent might be one where you're like, Creative AI is actually kind of bad. And maybe you take, like, Thunder. and you try and aggro them down a different way. I think that actually might be true. Creative AI... I don't have a lot of defense, which means creative AI, like genuinely fairly scary. In fact, I think I'm bombardmenting here as well. Because being able to spam bombardment... This might be like the perfect opponent for bombardment. I'll wish... I just said wish when I meant to say overclock. Okay. Defense time. How am I defending? I don't know. Do I have, like, Frost Orbs? If I Cool-Headed, I could hologram for Cool-Headed. That would give me a Frost Orb. That would allow me to hotfix the Frost Orb. Wish could get me... Shadow Shield. If I want that. Which I think I do. I will wish for a Shadow Shield. I think I'll hologram... Maybe I'll hologram for a leap, actually. Yeah, I'll hologram for a leap. I'll hotfix. This guy is really scary. For this... Just for the build I'm going for. There's actually some tough Act 3 opponents, which is really cool. There's very rarely been tough Act 3 opponents. What do I want to wish for? Probably Rainbow? Just to get, like, some decent defense. And Rainbow's, like, by far my best defense here in this spot, I think. I think we wish for Rainbow. I think I need the extra thing, so I'm gonna do Rainbow here, and then I'm gonna synchronize, because I want this block, specifically. I'll compact. We'll take the 4 damage, bombardment will come down, and hopefully we can just kill here. 7 plus 3, plus, no, 7 plus 8 is not enough for now, but if we draw, nice, okay. That's pretty scary. Iteration might be good. Maybe not. Well, okay, so Phase 2 of Test Subject does shuffle in statuses, which is worth thinking about. We have some status generation, and we will... Like, we're gonna take a while. We're gonna shuffle through our deck a lot against that guy. Which makes me think that, like, Iteration's fine. It will be +2 draw on, like, a lot of turns, I think. The question is just, like, is that better than Compile Driver saying draw 3? One thing we haven't found, we actually haven't found something that gives us more orb slots, which we might want against, I might really want that against the Test Subject if we could find that. It makes Compile Driver look even more alluring, but I think I'm going to take Iteration. I think it's just good enough. So, question is, do I need to fight elites in order to beat the Test Subject? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if I'm strong enough, which makes me think I do need to beat elites, and if I need to beat elites, I mean I'm sleeping. Or, do I upgrade some of the cards I fucking need to upgrade? Like, it would be really good to have hologram upgraded. I think I would rather upgrade a hologram and just avoid elites. I'm gonna upgrade hologram. I don't think these minions, this regular encounter will kill me. Oddly Smooth Stone is beautiful. That is so good. Okay, this encounter might kill me. We're probably blocking on turn 1 sufficiently. Don't have good AoE. I'm gonna wish, yeah, I'm blocking on turn 1 enough, is the claim I'm gonna make, especially if I play Rainbow. Do I want Wish? Do I want Creative AI in this fight? Do I actually even want to play Bombardment? No, I think I'm gonna say no. This is a funny hand. I think we take Boot Sequence. I don't have a great idea on how I'm gonna kill these guys. It might be that we're actually gonna do Boot Sequence. We're definitely doing Thunder. I think Thunder's, like, needed. But I think I might go Wish for Defragment. And then just Rainbow. I think this makes the most sense to me. Although we are missing out on Loop. Oh, we have Letter Opener. That actually is incredibly huge here. Letter Opener will help a lot. I do think I want to compile drive. I'm going to compile drive this guy. We're probably chilling, which means we're probably focus striking, actually. I'll focus strike. I wanted to dual cast. Don't know if I will. I think I still will. We're taking 28 damage. Just chill block enough. Chill also kills a guy, but it kills the wrong guy. What can I hologram for? I can hologram for nothing, because it costs a mana. Chill blocks enough. We're taking 28, and this is 18 plus 10. I do want to play one of these, though. I do want to play a skill. In fact, if I'd played a skill before I exhausted, that might have been better to make sure the evoke worked well. We cool-headed. We're blocking fully as long as we do like this. And I'll just get rid of this. Cool. I think we weathered the storm well enough. I mean, I'm surviving the turn. I'm just not able to kill. Yeah, I'm still like a little far from killing. Whoop. Synchronize, rainbow. Wish for darkness. Darkness. Cool. Guilty is gone. Signal boost means 2 creative AIs. I think we take it. Like, that's how we scale against this guy. Signal boost. Like, we get to wish for them as well. Question is, do we... No, we don't need to make that cost 0. I think we just, like, take it really slow. Which makes me think I want to sleep, right? If we're taking it slow, I just want to have as much in the tank at that point. I think I can do this. I'm worried about some of these regular fights, like, chipping us down. But I think we can do this. Get rid of all of this stuff. I don't want loop. Keep loop. Okay. Did I get rid of a wish? I got rid of 2 wishes. What was I doing? Man, I think I was supposed to go for creative AI. I was just like autopiloting. Which is crazy because I want to be like very intentional. Okay. That's not good. If we signal boost subroutine, we go to 3 mana by the end of it. Which means we can then play creative AI and rainbow. So I'll do that. Nice. That was very lucky. We avoided a lot of damage there by chance. We get 2 mana if we play this, so I will just do it. Signal boost on subroutine was actually really nice, and we might want to do that against the boss as opposed to Echo Form, as opposed to creative AI. I don't know. That might actually be better on subroutine. In this spot though, we're definitely doing this. Synchronize, we do this, and we don't need to boost away. Okay, I feel kind of powerful now. Thank you, bombardment, bombardment. I don't really know why that played twice. I don't know if it did, actually. And I don't know why this guy took 5 damage. I'm, like, missing things. Oh, that guy probably took 5 damage last turn from Letter Opener? Question mark? I have no idea. I feel like I'm missing things, and I don't fully get why. This turn, I think we want to evoke this and then dual cast it, but to do that, we'll probably want... So I think we need to start with Shadow Meld. Sorry, we start with Hotfix. We turn that into Shadow Meld. Then we dual cast to kill both of those. We loop, we strike, and I guess we compact. Do I have hologram? No. Thank you, bombardment. Oh, I guess that's the first card I'm playing each turn. That's just like getting Echo Formed. Like it's eating up my Echo Form. It's kind of humorous. I didn't think that's how that would work. I don't think I need another Thunder. But I might want another Synchronize. Synchronize is pretty good. Could be go for the eyes. I actually think like applying just like a little bit of weak is actually like sleeper really good. Okay. I think we only want... We don't want boot sequence even, because they're not attacking us. We just want defragment. We start with cool-headed. Overclock. Subroutine, defragment. And I think we rainbow. It just sucks that we're getting shamed. That does really hurt, because they're going to deal a lot here. But we have not used our Van Brace yet, so it shouldn't... Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, we can double up on this. That's pretty good. That'll give us most of our block. We do have a subroutine, which means if we wish for something like our creative AI, that might be fine. Question is then, like, do we want creative AI more than we want, like, a thunder? Because I actually kind of prefer the idea of signal boost or thunder here. Then we rainbow and darkness and just get all of that extra, get all those extra triggers happening. Get them low enough that we could possibly strike them to death or find other ways to kill them. Hologram could give us not a lot here. Is there a wish in here? There is not. We might just be looking for overclock. So I think we want stuff this turn. There's no way to, I keep saying invoke. What am I looking for? How do you generate an orb? Channel. Every time I've said invoke today, by the way, I did mean channel. And evoke is when you get rid of it. But I'm thinking like Latin, prefixes. I think I want overclock. I think that's important enough. Actually, I think I probably want compile driver over overclock. Compile driver is probably just a little better. Yeah, because if we find a strike, that's good enough. Would we want to wish for anything? We could wish for a chill. I think that's really good, actually. We strike, and we wish for a chill. We chill. Sorry, I suppose a hotfix, I suppose. And then I'll scavenge this. No dual cast. We're probably just surviving this turn anyway. Like, we just wish... we just synchronize. That lets us survive the turn. We can loop. I think we kind of just wish, just so that we can draw into our next cycle quicker. So creative AI. But this doesn't matter. I think at this point I'll win. Very likely. Yeah, I mean, I've just got... I'll either draw defense or a way to evoke. Like, it's hard for me not to draw either. Although I did give myself capacitor for very little reason. Here's dual cast. Upgraded hotfix is probably not good enough. Did I just add, like, worse hotfix a second ago and now I'm saying this isn't good enough? No, I didn't add it. Good. So I don't think I want just 2 stuff at this point. What's here? Frog Knight. Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't be a combat, but that's okay. I think I can probably beat Frog Knight. We are probably doing boot sequence. I think we want to set up for a dark lethal. Although we're doing something because we have so much Thunder is really letting us be a bit more aggressive. Thunder is like one of the better cards in our deck, funnily enough, because it's allowing us to be not so focused on dark and able to just like cycle things when they come up and we want them. Because Thunder's giving us like the extra damage every time we evoke. That being said, I think this is what I want to get rid of. I do think this is a combat where we wish for our creative AI. But then get rid of it. I think we wish for creative AI here. I think we creative AI. And I think we boost away. Oh, hologram anything? No. We have to spam. I'll overclock. And I'll chill. I think that's the most we're gonna get out of that anyway. Okay. Frail. Cool-headed. I will subroutine and then do this. Then we're gonna wish for the fragment. Maybe. I kind of want to wish for like a rainbow. We have a rainbow left? Yeah. Yeah, I think we like synchronize here and then we wish for a rainbow. Just to get as much block as we can. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, this guy's not doing anything this turn, which is kind of nice, but we're not able to maximize stuff off of that. Machine learning is very nice to get. You get rid of it like a strike here, we just move on. It does suck that we're not able to do much with this turn. Our goal is to defend as much as possible. That will probably happen if we're living in Fantasyland. Compact will probably make that happen. I'm gonna take Trash to Treasure though. I mean, it's free with Thinger, which is kind of why I want to do it. Yeah, so I think I'm doing this. But I do think we can pile drive. Signal Boost Loop is very good, but I did want to Fragment. Might be worth Signal Boosting. Might be worth wishing for the Fragment here. I think it is. So I think we want to Signal Boost a Fragment. That's how we're going to, like, just make sure we are surviving these. A Ball Lightning. I'll Strike. I don't think I want to evoke that orb. I think I'm going to pass. Take the 2 damage. I think that's better. So we have the orb the next turn. Coolant is nice. Yeah, Loop is so good. It seems to me to be likely that I will be invoking this orb this turn. Which seems I'm probably doing this. It could be a bombardment. It's probably actually just like compact iteration. Oh, Coolant works with this anyway. Okay. I probably could have found a way to play bombardment there. Okay. Any way to get dual cast would be really nice. We'll start with Compile Driver. That's okay. We'll play Subroutine, we'll play Thunder. Actually, we can probably just kill without it, to be honest. Yeah, cool. I don't want another one of these. I don't think I want another Scavenge. Actually, maybe I do. You know what? I think Scavenge is probably worth it. If I'm taking Scavenge, another Scavenge, we're probably actually just doubling up the creative AI, as opposed to the other option, which was Subroutine. If I'm taking the Scavenge, I think that's what that lets us do, which is kind of nice. Sleep. The most important thing here is that we signal boost the creative AI, I think. I don't want any of these. Well, I kind of want Loop. I'll keep Loop. We've got signal boost creative AI on turn 1. I think we just do that shit. Signal boost, creative AI, boot sequence. I think that's a good enough turn 1. Cool, so we're almost certainly buffering here. However, I do think I'm going to wish for the subroutine immediately. I think just that mana is really nice. Wish for subroutine. Trash to treasure, buffer. Now we're going to lose the buffer this turn. I'm under no false understanding about that. Oh. 45. Yuck. Maybe we just lose. I thought about losing. It's fun and free. Yeah. Dude, I'm so skill-based. I think we're definitely playing Spinner. I think it's hard to imagine we're not going to play Spinner. I'm not drawing this time, which is kind of sad. We can evoke twice to hopefully get Frost to do anything. Synchronize blocks more than we take. By, like, a little bit. So does Compact, although next turn could be just as bad. And then the question is, like, are we just playing Ball, Lightning, Darkness to evoke? The answer's probably yes. That will block us more, I think. Ouch. But we do kill here. Is there anything we want to wish for to Be stronger. The fragment would probably be it. Storm will help a lot, actually. Storm will help us spam. But I don't want to lose the Dark Orb here. And we are going to with Spinner, right? If I play Storm plus Feral. But if we do Feral into Storm, it's okay. Feral. That means we probably want to Fragment, actually. We probably wish for the Fragment here. Wish for Defragment. We defrag. Then we Storm. Then we scavenge this away. Cool. That means we get to have access to this Dark Orb, which is really nice. Whenever we play a power, it does exhaust, which means I do think we're encouraged to start with dual cast. Well, sorry, we invoke. But then I think we just play Defragment. We probably play Rainbow, just to do a ton of damage. I'll Compile Drive. We're always doing this. Oh, we get 2 of them because of Feral. That's not insignificant. End of your turn, deal 6. Or we're taking 21, 21... Okay, we're full blocking if we do that. I don't think I want to overclock. I do think I want to overclock. Both of those cards are terrible. We have Trash the Treasure? Okay. We pass here. We're going to get an Evoke next turn. That will probably kill. I don't think I want to play Bulk Up. But I do think I want to play Loop. Loop will make Plasma work more next turn, I think. Was that not a Dark Orb? That must have been a Frost Orb. It does seem like this turn is just like a strike. And we just sort of ended at that. Alright, final phase. A bunch of strength and can go intangible. Okay. Gotta remember that every time we play a power, we get an orb. And every time we channel a status, we get an orb. That orb is going to be random, so I think I want that first. Primarily because if it's a defense orb, that's really nice for me. Okay, I do think we survive this turn just by straight up blocking. So then we just play all of our cards, essentially. I think. Okay. Now we have a turn like this. Capacitor is kind of nice. I do like having Capacitor. Hologram gets us Overclock, which is kind of useful for our Go for the Eyes or our Wish, which might be a big part of our block for the turn. It does seem necessary for us to do that, for I don't think we're going to be able to block without Overclock drawing us into something, which is a little terrifying. So it does seem that Overclock is mandatory. So I guess I will do that. I don't think there's any ordering thing I need to worry about that would prevent me from not playing Hologram immediately. Hologram, and I truly believe it is Overclock that we're supposed to take. Now there's ordering things. We do get a random orb. So I think I play Capacitor first. Then we Overclock. This is probably game. There's a chance we're evoking the Frost Orb, but, you know, we're taking 45. Currently, we've only got, like, 23 block. I just don't see a world in which we're increasing that to 43. Did I not defend on a turn when I could have for Sturdy Clamp? Because I have forgotten about Sturdy Clamp this whole time. I can't envision a world where I survive this. Maybe it exists. but I don't know where it is. Maybe we were supposed to look for dual cast and hope that this goes all the way around. Which means it wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been capacitor. I believe if I... Because I can't draw anymore. So I think we just play our hand. But, yeah, this does not block us enough. We're like... I think we're... Wait, is this exact lethal? I think this might be exact lethal. I think this is exact lethal, right? That's kind of funny. No, it's not. I think I'm 5 under, actually. I think I've only got... Yeah, I've got exactly 40 block here. No. We're 5 under. I think had we searched for dual cast... No, I wouldn't be able to dual cast this. No, but again, like, if I don't play capacitor and I search for dual cast, I survive. As opposed to drawing. Although drawing did give me a block card. That probably doesn't matter. We did miss, like, a lot of cards we could have gotten there. Like, Compile Driver would have helped. And Wish would have helped, and Shadow Shield would have worked. I think those were the 3 that we needed. Close. But I believe we have lost. Oh, also Go for the Eyes would have helped. If we had Go for the Eyes, that would have kept us alive. Damn. Close but no cigar on both of those runs. Well, the second one was... I feel like the first one was actually kind of close, but whatever. Alright, I guess next time will be another defect run. Bye.